Hello, I'm CammyG and welcome back to our Fortnite Save the World weekly update videos. So I appreciate I've missed a few dailies here and there, but we are here with the weekly one in the morning for me. Just needed the sleep last night, but it's a good one. We've got some good stuff, some good heroes in the store. We've got a lot of heroes from missions. We've got V-Bucks today, and yeah, we're going over everything that updates on a daily basis, plus the weekly stuff as well. So starting with the daily stuff, in the llama store here, we have legendary troll stash llama. So this is the one that costs 500. You get guaranteed legendary items. It's pretty good if you can get something that's rare, such as like a mythic hero, mythic survivor, you know. But other than that, it's probably not worth spending your tickets on. And then the regular one, obviously 50, worth checking if it goes gold. If not, probably skip. Then if we head over to the item shop, in the event shop, we have Triceratops Ramirez. Now, she is a very good hero if you're like me and you're trash at the game and you usually use Survivalist Jonesy. This is a fairly decent replacement because you can pop her in there in the support and she counts obviously as one of the two heroes towards your blast from the past. Now, she's not as, strong as Survivalist Jonesy. You're not going to heal as much. It is just passive without getting eliminations. But as I say, if you do need that healing, that extra bit of healing, she's good in there. There are better, heroes from the dinosaur set to put in for Blast from the Past, but it's an option. I definitely recommend getting. Obviously, you can just get her with gold. Armory slots, always useful. If people don't know what these are, it basically just increases the amount of schematics and heroes and stuff that you can have. So if you go to your armory and look in any of these, you'll see an out of 800 number on the schematics. That includes your survivors heroes as well. That will increase that number. So if you go to heroes as well, as you can see, it's again out of 800 on mine. You can increase that number if you buy those. So I just want to make people aware what they were. Right, in the weekly store, we've got the Hemlock, which is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. We've got Sniper Defender, which is a very good defender to have, whether you want to do a daily for sniper eliminations or just good for like soloing missions or doing 4-player missions. You can give them a sniper that shoots through stuff, Obliterator, Neon Sniper, whatever it's going to be, and they will shoot everything and anything, and yeah, they're very useful. Then we've got Legendary Flux as the extra reward. Now, this is not a drill. Look at all that flux. How many can you buy here? You can buy 35, plus another 5 that you usually can buy, or 10 that you can usually buy, sorry, plus 35, so that's 400 total you're going to be able to get, I believe, which is crazy. No, not 400, is it 400? 200. I don't know. I'm struggling to work out what it is in my head. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how much that is. Pass. Pass. 400, maybe? Who knows? But yeah, it's quite a lot to be able to get anyway, so just grab that if you can. I'm just going to stop embarrassing myself with trying to do maths quickly, even though I should be able to, and we'll just work on to the quests. So War Games, we've got Torn Apart Full-Time and Twine, which should be able to do easily. Stonemud Invasion with Close Quarters, so just make sure you're shooting that UFO. Canny Double Trouble, so you might struggle with the Double Trouble. And then Plankton Denied Rolling Fog, you should be absolutely fine to AFK. So if you don't have these builds, check out the description for our AFK endurance builds. And then speaking of endurance, we've got Plankton for the daily. So again, it should be perfectly easy to do that and get it done. Hit the Road, I don't believe has any weekly stuff. You have a daily, which is to just complete Hit the Road. And I think the reward for that remains the same each time. That first quest has now changed. So complete the, while escorting Crackshot. So the first one you got, I can't remember which hero it was, but he's gone now, which I didn't realize. And I don't have that hero on my ult now, but I could just use a Flux, whatever to get him out. That's fine. We'll stop panicking about that and move on to the actual zones. So in Venture Zone, let's see. I can't actually access the top areas yet, which is where all of the legendary stuff is. We can check the 4-player missions around here in case you are around this area. So we've got 4 times hero XP, schematic XP. In this zone, we've got schematic XP and Eye of the Storm, not bad for a 58. And what else do we have? Up here, we've got hero XP. So yeah, we're probably not going to spend too much time there until we get to the top of that Venture Zone. Now, we've probably leveled that up a bit in the stream tonight, so definitely come by the stream tonight if you want to join in on some of that fun. In Stormwood, the main thing is going to be Mini Reward Llama, which there's only one of it, and there it is. Other than that, we'll just check the 4 players. So we've got Hero XP, Survivor XP, and up here we have Schematic XP. So other than those, we will just move on to Plankton, methinks. So Plankton, this is where we have the V-Bucks. So let's go ahead and find that immediately for you guys. So power level 28. Let's see if we can find that area. Is it here? No, it's a bit further round. This one here. There you go. 30 V-Bucks in Plankton. So almost everybody in the game should be able to access that. If you're not a founder, of course, this will just give you tickets. But they're useful either way. And here we have a legendary Zapatron as well. Other than that, we'll just check the 4-player missions for here. So Hero XP on that one. Down here, we've got Reperk, which isn't too bad. Definitely worth grabbing that if you need it. We've got Schematic XP on that one. Up here, we've got Schematic XP again. And then at the very top, we have Hero XP. So not too great. But we should be able to see some better stuff in Canny and Twine. We've got plenty of legendary heroes and stuff knocking about. So for Canny, the first thing to call out really is some nice trap. There's some mineral llamas there, but I don't really care too much about them. But in case you do, that's where they are. Got Schematic XP there. There's your legendary wall darts, which is a very good wall trap to get. Definitely recommend if you don't have that, grab it now. We've got Schematic XP on that one. Then if we go a bit further down, I believe in this corner, Vacuum Tube Shotgun. So that's a legendary shotgun. Very good shotgun as well. Very fun to use. So definitely recommend that if you need that. Over here, we have a double reward for Epic. It's not the one I thought it was. Ooh, that voice break, though. I think it's this one. There we go. Double reward with the drop trap, which is a great trap to have. Up here, we've got wooden floor spikes. Again, another great trap just for slowing enemies down and dealing a bit of tick damage. Over here, we have 4 times Pure Drops of Rain, which is actually really good for a Canny Valley 4-player. And that'll be the last 4-player to look at, I think. And then we've just got one more reward as a mission alert reward, which came with a very nice voice break. We've got the floor launcher there, which is a very useful trap. So again, if you don't have that trap legendary, definitely grab it there. And you can use that in future missions. Cool. Now let's head into Twine Peaks. And it starts off pretty weak, I'm not going to lie, but it does get tremendously better, I swear. So we're just going to start with the 4-player missions for now. So Schematic XP, Survivor XP. Over here we have 4 times Eye of the Storm with extra Storm Shard, which isn't too bad, really. That's actually, yeah, it's pretty good. Legendary weapon there. Up here we have Survivor XP and then Schematic XP. Where's our first actual rewards that are worth getting? A bit higher up, I think. So we'll just carry on with the 4 players. So 4 times Storm Shard with Reperk is very good rewards for that one. Schematic XP, Schematic XP, so they're both kind of duds. So we'll just carry on upwards here. There's an encampment in this zone, which has Ceiling Electric Field, and then you saw there we've got Harvester Sarah, so 2 great rewards there. Then 4 times we've got Survivor XP, and in the 116, in the Rescue Survivor, we've got double reward there for 2 traps, great stuff. Then 4 times Storm Shard with Legendary Perk Up is really good. 4 times Storm Shard again, so if you need your Storm Shards, today is the day to get it. Krypton Sword there, a great sword to have. Up here we've got 4 times Lightning in a Bottle with Reperk, and then 4 times Survivor XP with Lightning in a Bottle, coincidentally enough. On the Eliminate here we've got the Death Ray. Then doing the 4-player missions we've got Lightning in a Bottle 4 times plus Pure Drops of Rain, which is crazy. And then Pure Drops of Rain on this one, but it comes with Hero XP, which is kind of poopy. But, you know, we just take what we get. Down here, we've got Support Specialist Hawk, another legendary hero. And then if we keep going up, we've got Schematic XP there. 4 times Eye of the Storm with Pure Drops of Rain, great on the 140. On this one, we've got 3 Epic, 1 Legendary, and Reperk to go with. Up here, we've got 5 times Reperk, plus a Legendary Defender, that's a Shotgun Defender, plus Repair the Shelter. Definitely an easy mission to get done in the 160s with some decent modifiers as well. Might be running that in the stream. Cat 4 here, we've got 5 times Storm Shard plus 270 Pure Drops of Rain, which is really good rewards. If you can get some floaters on that especially, then you're in for a winner. Down here, we've got 5 times Storm Shard plus Epic Perk Up, but you've got Exploding Death Burst and Healing Death Burst, which is, yeah, that's not great. On the evac, we've got 5 times Pure Drops of Rain, and that will cover your mission. So yeah, there you go. Some great stuff on the weekly. Plenty of decent rewards there. You've got your V-Bucks. Not sure what happened to my voice there. But if you want to get these stuff, if you want to play with us adventures, whatever it may be, join the stream. We will be streaming tonight and then streaming on Saturday. So yeah, come by one of those and we'll see what we can do. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.